To know how a CEO sees his world, then here's how. Apart from strategizing, their key role is ensuring there is money in the bank. Our CEO this week is Erick Reign, the founder and CEO of Reign Brands, a company based in Kampala. Erick, thank
Yeah,
you for coming through.
thank you so much.
You're a Kenyan, right?
Yeah, I'm Kenyan.
Erick Reign.
Yeah,
But you founded a company in Kampala.
yeah.
Why Kampala, not Nairobi?
Kampala, basically because I had a schooling. I've been in the university of, one of the universities in Kampala. Then I developed interest after school to do some business, basically into printing, branding, and that's how I come up with the company in Kampala. But the idea basically was from Kenya, because I used to come back home, I see how things are running.
Many Kenyans right now would be interested in knowing, how do you even get permits as a Kenyan to do such business in Uganda?
Okay, I have friends. You know, you have to be disciplined. I'm one person who I was lucky, I could say, had the friends within the government. We started with them in the university, and then there is this, they connect you, move places, and then you show them the discipline that they need, and then they allow you link up with
Have you thought, Eric, of opening such a company here in Nairobi?
Yeah, true. I'm looking at that because Nairobi is home. I have interest actually. That's why basically I'm doing my few things here and there to see how can match up and then bring in the same knowledge I have or the same experience, same exposure within my country.
But you don't have friends in government in Nairobi, in
No, I
Kenya?
don't. Okay, right now, the friends I have built the other side, the network I have the other side, I have the resilient, the hard work part of it, and the passion. I might not need the connection right now, but I know the output, the quality I produce will match up with the other competitive.
Who's your biggest client so far in Kampala, Uganda?
Kampala, we have, okay, let me say, we've been supported so much by the few NGOs, and then the government. We have some, let me say, there are some celebrations that, let's say, the army of Uganda,
So you consider the Army of Uganda is your biggest client?
there are many, not only the government, but I have, let me say, like now I have, the situation where I am, I have an international appeal from the East Africa. I have people from Juba, the refugee camp, the UN, they have connections the way they bring in. And then the government, I have few people, the NGOs in the government.
What challenges have you faced in Kampala while doing your business?
Okay,
from the start to now.
Okay.
And how long, maybe you can start with, how long have you been into this business?
I've been I think this is like third year, I could say. I'm into the third year.
Third year.
Business. I was
So
blessed
far?
that with the beginning wasn't so bad. I could count like because of the few connections.
That's about 2018.
Yeah, 2018. I began actually. The beginning was 2018.
Any challenges?
So far, okay. Let me say the teamwork. Let me say I have, you train. You know the way we work. Sometimes you train and some people don't fulfill their obligations.
Eric, at this point, I'm prompted to ask, when you compare business in Kenya and the way of doing business in Uganda, which one is more suitable?
Ugandan, I could say.
In terms of taxes as well.
Okay, the environment is very good. Hospitality, taxing is not. Okay, I'm talking about. I've not been exposed so much in Kenya, but the Ugandan taxing is not as what I'm hearing right now.
What we have in Kenya.
Yeah. It's a bit. I think we are. I could say, blessed. The government is trying to help the small enterprises.
Even with the politics of Uganda, like what we saw during last year's general election.
Okay.
The business was not affected much?
It was affected because you see, some of the business depend on the goodwill, and the politics part of it has an impact. So there's of course the clients from Juba, let me say Rwanda, the DRC Congo. I have also managed to have clients from Kenya. So there is that political will they might not give you business because they don't understand what are things on ground, how are things moving.
If a young man wanted to start a business in Uganda, how are the loans? How do you get loans in Uganda? And what are the interest rates compared to Kenya? Kenya is at about 14%.
14%.
13 to 14%.
Okay. We actually similar, I think, because I've also checked on it is 14, the range of 14 to 16, depending on that. So then the loans, if you're Kenyan, it's a bit difficult to get loans on the other side, unless you're looking at getting some friends or any other.
Do you have a group of CEOs that you hang around with and share ideas in Uganda?
Yeah, we have okay. In the same area which I pursue printing, I have particular people I look up to. Others we share ideas. Yeah, I have a certain group. Yeah.
Uganda is, you can say, an agricultural country.
Yeah.
They rely more on agricultural products.
Yeah.
But branding, has it really worked in Uganda?
It's working.
Is it something new, or has it been there for a long time?
Branding is broad, and every sector in the business world needs something they can brand. That's how I've looked at it.
Eric, what advice would you give to a young upcoming entrepreneur?
Okay, one, you must. What I have learned is that you must be passionate, and then it's not about the money part of it. You must create a network.
The world is changing.
Yeah.
Indeed, the world is changing. The conversation and Know Your CEO continues next Monday. Many thanks for watching.